7 ways to fix higher education. We're talking college. Now, there's tons of things that could help. I'm going for just my 7. Here we go. Number 1, drastically reduce tuition. Now, this is something all the candidates talk about. Some say make college affordable, some say make it free, some say 2-year college is free. It's really not that expensive, and it's something that needs to happen. College tuitions are too high. Number 2, create a free or damn near free online alternative. Why can't we do this? If you're a self-starter, self-start. Make a website where all the classes and all the everything is available. All you have to do is study your ass off. And if you already know it, great. All you have to do is go in and take the test. Charge us for the test. It's 2 hours long. It's a final. Great. Be done with it. Or charge us to, review the papers. But that's the only part that should cost anything. If you've got someone who's very intelligent and a self-starter, there's no reason they shouldn't be able to do this from the comfort of their home at any time they see fit. Number 3, heavily subsidized degrees in high demand fields like nursing or engineering or whatever it is we need. If you want a degree in 15th century French poetry, that's great. But we're chipping in on nursing this year. And there's some classes that, if you really want people to take them, hell, people should be taking civics courses. Maybe that one should be discounted. Let the electives pay for themselves, man. Number 4, degree badge programs. Every college should be required to offer 1 free course per semester in, various levels. So 100 level this semester, 200 next, 300 the following, and rotate. That way, people can take all the classes they need from home. And maybe you've got 1 Harvard, 1 Stanford, and 1 MIT on whatever ends up being your final degree. All of these credits should be able to transfer back. So when you say, yes, I have a degree in English with an emphasis in creative writing, but I've also got 3 Stanford classes. That's valuable, and right now the system just doesn't exist for that. Number 5, end public funding, even loans, of for-profit colleges. If you guys in your private schools are that great, somebody will come up and loan the money. And if they won't, that's because they recognize that your investment ain't worth it. That would get rid of schools with low performance standards, with low graduation rates, with low employment placement. It would essentially, imagine if all car loans existed automatically regardless of the car. And also, by the way, cars cost $100,000 and people can't get out of the loans even if they go bankrupt or die. I mean, it's ridiculous that we're pumping so much money into these colleges that are essentially churning out impoverished idiots. That's got to end. Number 6, get the cost of books under control. $400 for a math book? Come on, algebra hasn't changed in hundreds of years. What is this nonsense? Some things I can understand the books being expensive. I'm not getting a degree in brain surgery. Why would, in college I had a class where I couldn't buy the used philosophy textbook because it had changed from the previous quarter. It's a new book. And I just thought, well, that's great, because at the very least, at the end of the quarter, I'll get to sell it back because it's a brand new book. No, of course, they changed editions, as they do every quarter, so they can charge you $150 for a book written by, not the professor, because that was not allowed, but the professor's buddy, who in turn required her books for his classes. I mean, this is just insanity. Number 7, offer prolonged student repayment deferments, interest-free, for entrepreneurs. One problem entrepreneurs face now is they graduate from college and they've got all these skills to make the next app or the next business, but they can't because they're saddled with these massive debts. Now, in some cases you can get a deferment, but the interest is racking up and it goes fast. So instead, interest-free, take a year or 3 years, give them some time to start something up, to create their own business. This is how we foster small business, not by crushing graduates under a mountain of student loans. Well, those are just my 7 thoughts, and I'd love to hear some of yours. Go to the comments, add them, post a response video. I don't care what you do, but I want to hear from you, so let me know.